All right. Hold on just a second while I get everything else up and going. I know I need to work on the barn. So I'm gonna continue on that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the farm. Of course, we have this. We have that one too, but this is the one I need to work on. Actually, before I do that, hey, all right. Next thing, 5,000 for this. Another version of the one that I'm using right now. So the front's looking pretty good. The roof, however, yeah, move this time since I actually have it. What am I? Well, that was weird. And all right, and all right, and let me wrap it up there. Hopefully I can get this. Game done. Not soon, but before they get the first DLC out, since they've announced a new DLC for this. And it's always like weird. There's always like weird spots left over. Hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Make sure I don't fall up this pipe here. Now, where am I missing? Actually, I might need... Ah! I do see the bottom of the window here. Sorry, I was just checking. I was just checking something. So where am I missing? I have to figure out the light. Clearly, the light. Okay, never mind. So I seem to be missing. Yeah, always one of these annoyances. Always one of these annoyances. Same with this. Same with this thing. There, finally. Holy crap. Now it ain't the only thing I'm having issue. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's some lag. Whoa, there's some lag going on right there. Alright, I figured that out. I get that figured out. I think I may have just gotten it. Yep. I'm not entirely sure how, seeing how I was even working on the back there, but I probably need the back of this drone. There we go. And let's see. Hey, I'm pretty sure there's one more of those. Yes. And a little bit right up here. Yeah, more sections of the roof. More sections of the roof that I got to work on too. I worked on a big section of the roof last time I played this, but hmm. That. I'm either gonna need my stairs. Or there we go. Got the handles at the very least. And a little bit right over here. Alright, this wall section's almost done. Though, of course, that's going to leave. The windows over here and the doors. It's one. There we go. That's two. If I have to guess, I'm going to need to get the top of that. As a matter of fact, I need my need one of my ladders. Need this right there. Not okay. I was gonna say I'm not entirely sure where I'm missing them. So yeah. Maybe if I get a little bit closer, but I may need something else if I want to get on the roof. Yep. Check this. Hey, there we go. Alright. I need the, furthest one I could hit. Furthest thing I could get here. crap. Alright, well, unfortunately, like the furthest thing I can get there is obviously not working. I may need to get as much as possible here, and I may need to get as much as possible as I can and spray some more of this down. And a little bit right over here. Hold on just a second. My well, I have that. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between the things I'm switching. Hold on. No. And the other annoying problem with the roof is the fact that I know I haven't got the other sections cleaned either. Which is going to be really annoying when I try to finish this job. Ah, crud. Alright, and let's see, a little bit right. There we go, window section's good. Trying to get it right there, but that's easier said. There. Let's see. There's still some sections on the roof here that I'm missing. I don't know. I don't know. All right. And almost got the window there. Not quite. Ah. Having issues with the roof. Having issues with this roof section. Hold on. And a little bit right over. A little bit right over here. And a little bit right there. Yeah, gotta get the big patches. The only problem is once I get rid of those, then it's trying to find all the small spots. Kind of like on some of the other sections of this that I'm doing. All right, all right. Big sections, big sections are done. Hey, I was just complaining about not getting that section of roof done. Let's see. Run this along the edge here. Or at least try to. I thought I saw some right next to that thing that just went up cleaning. a barn. It's a barn. See? See? Yep. Yep, and I'm stuck on some of the roof. And I'm stuck on the roof section here. Alright. Well, that's the window done. And the annoying part is I have another side I gotta do. There. Okay, good. Let's see. Move that there. And actually, no, I don't think I need that. Let's see. Hey. Now that I got the. Now did I get the? Now did I get the? Okay. Not only did I get the roof, I also got the side, the wall I was missing. Okay, this gutter is going to be an annoyance. I can already tell. So where am I missing? Where? Oh. Yep. Gonna be on the inside. Gonna be on the inside. Alright. Well, I got the inside, but now. And I got. Okay. Okay. Good. Now I got the. Oh, I need my ladder. Now I got the other side to do. let's see. Yeah, I'm still missing part of this. I'm still missing part of this roof as well. And hold on a second while I have my all right, and hey, and over here. And a little bit over here. And yeah, the roof section. The roof section here is a big section of this. Holy crap. And a little bit right around there. All right, almost halfway done with the roof section. This roof, oh my god, almost halfway done with this section of roof right here. Ah. And All right, and a little bit over here. Yeah, these big patches of junk are fun, but crap. So once I get rid of these, that's the issue. Let me and almost got the roof. Almost got the roof section here. Climbing down the thing is a little bit weird. It may be because this section of roof is like really slanted, so that just affects this section of roof like just really slanted, so that that just makes it a little bit harder to walk up and down it. All right, that takes care of all the big sections that I know of. Shh. Go figure. Move the stupid ladder. Next thing I know, I'm falling off the roof again. All right. And a little bit right there. A bit right. Oh my god. And yeah, I can still see. The other thing is, I can still see that silo in the back. That's going to need to be cleaned, but I don't think that's going to be as big an. I don't think that's going to be anywhere. I don't think that's going to be anywhere as big of an annoyance as this barn section is. There, Windows section's good. Where am I? Ah. Let me guess, over here too? Yep. There. And I got another one over here too. Oh yeah, the gutter. I bet if I spray around that, it'll probably get me what I need for this roof section. I still see some spots up here. Okay, got that. Got the window, so that leaves. Get the other side. Well, not the other side of. Oh, no wonder it wasn't dinging. There. No wonder that wasn't going off. All right. There. Get that out of the way. And naturally, of course, I moved the stupid ladder and I wound up falling off. Of course, I moved the stupid ladder, wind up falling off the roof. But at least it's mostly out of the way. Get the edge. Well, there's the roof. Let me check to see if I'm missing anything. Yes. Hey. All right. This is where I have a feeling. This is where I have a feeling I'm gonna need. Can I go inside this? I cannot. So most of the barn, I'm sure there's some spots on it that I'm sure there's some spots on it that I probably missed. That always seems to be the case. I think these panels, the trim too. I think these panels are each one thing. There. Of course, this. Well, that was mostly pointless. I go up the yes. We'll see. Though I'm sure I'm missing a bunch still on the barn, but we'll see. I bet each one of these panels is going to be a. Yep, sure enough. Sure enough. Alright, let me just scoot over here for a second. There we go. Got one of the trims. Another panel. Whoop. Yeah, unfortunately, despite the fact that this is a super long extension, it cannot reach all the way to the top without having the platform. Without having the platform here. There we go. Of course, wind up falling up the platform. And this might be a little bit more troublesome in the back sections of this. I saw specs. Okay. There. Hopefully I'm able to move this platform up over here. There. Like right around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, right around there. Crap. And nope, I moved it. Nope, I moved it. Moved it right where I didn't need to be. Yes. Okay, what am I climbing? I'm not entirely sure how I managed to pull that off, climbing up the silo there. Yeah, yeah. Can already tell I'm gonna need you. I can already tell I'm gonna need you. There. Now, a little bit right. Try to get as much as I can from the bottom section here. There we go. Another section of trim is done. There we go. And okay, not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what it's suggesting that I pick up. The only thing I can pick up here is this platform I'm standing on, and I don't want to do... Hey, two things at once. Nice. I must be hanging on the side of the ladder here on this platform. Let's see if I can turn this around. Right. All right. There's another trim on the silo. Good. Well, can move over and work on this one from right over here. And all right, almost got it. Of course, the sides are one thing, then I have to get up there. Sides are one thing, then I have to get up there on the roof. Yes. Crud. Actually, that's a good section right in the middle of the mess. Yeah, right there. Oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get that side done after all. I need this like right. Yes. Okay, now I can move this over here. Maybe right there. So I wasn't even anywhere near the ladder there. Yeah, I still wound up, wasn't anywhere even near the ladder, still wound up climbing up the ladder. Huh. I need down another. There we go. I got both that panel and the there. I got the bottoms and the side of the trim. Of course, now I need to go down. And with this almost being clean, that's almost going to be a big part of the job done. It should start giving me anything I missed. It should start giving me notification for that too. There, got the trim there, and the panel. All right, Alright, one more section. Then I can start working on the roof. So yeah, this section of trim also needs to be. This section of trim also needs to be cleaned. There we go. Right. Move this as close as possible. May need. Well, I was able to get a lot of that. Unfortunately, I wound up falling off. Thought I could get that going around. Fortunately, I wound up falling off there. Okay, so the roof section here is all gonna be one big thing. Can I tell I'm probably gonna need to use the platform again? If I try getting this from the side, I'm just gonna wind up falling off. Ain't that the truth? Need something to latch. You need something to latch onto so you're not falling off constantly. Okay, speaking of which. Crud. So yeah, there is still something at the barn too, because it is directing me that way. But for right now, I'm going to put my focus. Oh, I did not even see that hatch there. Didn't even see the hatch. There we go. That takes care of that rim section. That means I just need the roof. The roof and what's ever missing on the barn. There's still the window. I still saw quite a few spots on there that I missed, but it actually still gave that to me. right over here too. I may need to get closer though. There. Yes. And I'm pretty sure I saw junk on the top of this. Crap. Apparently, I missed that section of. Apparently, I missed that section of that. Let's see. There. Yep. Yep. Now, where did I miss on here? Let me guess. Underneath? Yep. Hey, just 3 more things. There we go. Yeah, this thing. Don't I have another platform over here? I guess not. I can already see a few things right over here. Everything's on the front. That's one. Well, I guess not because the section didn't light up. But I worry about finding what I need there after I get this frame section. No, it's definitely gonna be on the top. There. All right. Hey. And there we go. Oof, that one was long. That one was long. Wow, not sure what I was expecting exactly, but this is incredible. Almost forgot it was this color. Might even have to muddy it up. I might even have to muddy it up a bit, or people won't believe we're working for them. Kidding, of course. Fantastic job. All right. I'm already impressed. Not everyone can follow coordinates, you know. In fact, I can name 3 local power washers who can. To fill you in, after those amazing monuments in the desert turned out to be linked to an ancient aquatic race, suddenly dawned on us that the monument out in National Park might be linked to them in some way. I don't mind admitting that it's currently got me more stumped. I don't mind admitting that it's currently got me more stumped than the rooted remains of a felled tree, but like all things, it'll only reveal itself once clean. All right, I'm gonna do this one, then probably call it a thing, because that barn thing took like an entire section. This shouldn't take that long, especially compared to that last one. Because that last one was a bit nuts. There. And there. And good. All right. I didn't get the base. Didn't get the base section right here. There we go. There we go. All right. And all right. And move that because it's kind of in the way there. So I am going to need to get up on this so I could get up here on the top. Where am I missing on this? Okay, I'll worry about that. I'll worry about that at the end. So the cell area obviously ain't gonna be that. Cell area here ain't gonna be that complicated. And there. Base this one right over here. Middle section. Middle section right here. I need my and good. Well, etching right in the middle there. Well, etching right in the middle there is good. Okay, and that's the middle section for that. I'm going to need to get up to the top. I need to get up to the top. There. Work on the top. Work on the top section of this one. And a little bit right over here. There we go. The 3 markings right there. Good. And a little bit right. Okay. There. That section in the middle is good. A bit right up there. All right, where am I missing on this? Where am I missing on this top section? Let me get up. Let me get up on the top. Ah. I thought I got everything there. Oh my god. I thought I got everything here, but apparently not. Let me just check. Right. Yeah. I get it figured out. I had it figured out later. go. And a little bit right over here. Okay. All right. Whoops. I'll come back to that. It's not part of the. It's not part of the things I was trying to clean there. All right. And a little bit right down there. Good. A little bit right over here. There we go. All right. Almost got the sections. Yeah, this is going pretty fast, particularly compared to that last job. This one's going pretty quick. Right. And a little bit right over here. Yeah, this particular thing I got pretty good for sections like these. There. Oh. A little bit right there too. And almost. There we go. All right, that leaves this right here, and then that leaves this pillar right here, and then the connected one, then the two connected ones. I'm gonna need one of my ladders though to get up on the top of this. As a matter of fact, and right over here. Yeah, no, I didn't get this one, but I don't think that's too much. Don't think that's too much of trouble at the moment. Now, that one in the center, though, may be a little bit more troublesome. And hey, there we go. Got both the oh my god. And I got the there. All right, and look on the pillars right over here. There we go. Got that one. Now where am I missing? Now where am I missing on this one? Yeah, this is always kind of an annoyance with these kind of things. Oh, there we go. At least that one's concerned. There we go. Let's see. See if I can get this big section. See if I can get this big section underneath. Probably not, because I'm probably gonna have to get on the top in order to get it. I'm gonna see if I can get this big section. Then I'm gonna call it a stream. The barn took up quite a bit of time. Actually, yeah, might need to get the sides here. All right, there we go. Got that. This one is getting pretty close to being done. But as I said, that's where I need to cut it for right now. Do me a favor if you would. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps me and my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done.